on Bhakti Vriksha. In Madhya Pradesh, we have started Bhakti Vriksha around 10-12 years ago. So it's a beautiful concept, and it's very, very nice because Bhakti Vriksha Seva, he gets a guidance and mentoring to new upcoming devotees, especially. So main purpose of this Bhakti Vriksha is to create a mood for devotion. So what happens, in Namahatta we may have a huge number of devotees, but where we cannot give personal attention, or we can take out the talents what is hidden in them. So Bhakti Vriksha is such a nice thing, where you can really get good personal relationship, and you can bring out the talents. There are innumerable service in our movement, starting from where you can say kirtan. So second thing, even prasadam, then preaching, any instrument, someone is good in cooking. So what happens when we start the Bhakti Vriksha? For the Bhakti Vriksha modules, it's recommended to start in house program. It's like a house program. It's not a temple program. It's a house program where you can have 8 to 12 or maximum 15 devotees, not more than that. So 8 to 15 devotees, Bhakti Vriksha Seva has an opportunity, has a responsibility to call out where he is conducting the program. He can call neighbors. Many new devotees are coming. Really, you will not know once you start the Bhakti Vriksha. You don't know where the people are coming from. Many new devotees are coming. Just call your neighbors. It's a once a week program, and you have to focus, especially on the timing. What the time you are telling, you have to fix to that, so that next time when you call, devotee should not feel that their time is getting wasted. So it's a very good concept, and you have got everything in when you go to Google, or when you search out for Bhakti Vriksha modules, you will get everything. Maybe you have to pay some money. You can take the printout, and it's such a nice concept that everybody will get involved there. But in temple, what happens? We just sit, listen to the lectures, take prasad, run away. But here it's not like that. It's like a personal training. Bhakti Vriksha Sevak has to interact with each and every devotees. Like Bhakti Vriksha modules, we have. Each week you have got a different, first thing is like Namamrita. Each week you have got a Namamrita. Then you can have ice breaking. You can have with the Namamrita, you can ask some questions or someone, you can encourage someone. So what you can do is, first thing is you can start the kirtan, because till the devotees comes, 15 minutes kirtan you can do. So in that kirtan you can find out, you can encourage them to sing 1 line, 2 line. Maybe someone is interested in, good in singing. So you can bring them forward. So they will love. Once they start singing, even the small children, when they sing, parents are so happy. So they would continue to join your satsanga. So 15 minutes kirtan, by the time all devotees will come, then you can have Namamrita. Or ice breaking you can have, because you can encourage all your members to read every day. You can have a small set of bookshelf. Small books you can encourage them to take and read, and come back next week. You can say something about it, what you understood. It's all encouragement. So by doing that, what happens? Maybe 1 or 2 weeks, they will not open up their mouth, but slowly they will feel, yes, when you read something very nice, you cannot keep it inside. It has to come out. So they'll see, let me see, because it's such a nice thing I read. Because Srila Prabhupada, the books are so nice, so deep, so simple even. Anyone can understand. So like that, you can encourage them. After that, we have a section, interaction section for 60 minutes, they say, like a paragraph from different books. Then we have to read once. You can make someone to read para by para. So like that, you can involve everyone. So when this is happening, you can give 15 minutes or 20 minutes time. There are some questions below the paragraph. So ask them to go through the questions and ask them to prepare for the answer from that interaction section. So after 20 minutes or 30 minutes, you can ask them, are you all ready? Then what you can ask them, you can ask the question. So someone would have told the perfect answer, but you don't have to stop. You can ask someone else, oh, what did you understand? What he said is correct. Again, you can ask others, they feel like, that shyness will go out. Then they'll feel like, yes, we have to interact, we have to speak. So the involvement each week by week, they'll become very, very, very enthusiastic. So like that, after 60 minutes interaction, we have to have one round of japa. Usually sometimes we used to keep japa before that. But because members may come late, whoever member comes, they should get a benefit and they should get a taste in chanting. We keep the japa after the session. So one round, 15 minutes, everybody can chant with the focus. So chanting, they will get some taste. Chanting will improve. Then after the chanting, we can see there is a preaching is the essence. Why preaching is important in our life. So the whole thing, all these things which is there in each week modules. So that we have to follow. So like that, when we see slowly one by one, those who are serious in preaching, those who love to do preaching, preaching is easy also, preaching is tough also. Because preaching easy when all the arrangements been made, you have to just come and give the class. But preaching is tough when you have tough members around you, When you have 10 to 12 members, there could be some member, they may ask you many questions. So like that, they will be asking questions. And slowly, week by week, week by week, week by week, they will be very interested. They will show so much of interest. So what you can do is you can engage by seeing the talent in them, by seeing their enthusiasm in them. Second. Yeah. So what happens, you can see within 2 weeks, you can see them, their interest. There are some members, they are very good in cooking. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you can enjoy prasadam. Then if you can ask them, would you like to do something, next week? You can give a simple thing, sweet or whatever it may be. Like, you are engaging them completely. It's not that kirtan only will make someone devotee, or it's not that preaching will only make someone devotee. So all this concept is there in each big modules. So that's why Bhakti Vriksha is very, very effective. So if you start the Bhakti Vriksha in Mangalore, by 1 year you can see you will have double the kirtaniyas, you will have double preachers, you will have serious, you will have a cooking team separate, you will have a separate kirtan team, So like that, everything they have systematically made. So once the week is finished, the Bhakti Vriksha Sevak has the responsibility. He has to maintain the attendance sheet. He has to see how many have come, how many have gone, how many are not following. Follow up he has to do. He has to call up. What happened, Prabhuji? I did not see you last week. Everything all right? If they have some problem, he should try to help them. This is completely a personal relation we are building to bring them closer to Krishna, to improve their consciousness, to improve their confidence level within them. So for that, this is a wonderful concept. You can see 1 year, it will make a huge difference. Because when we call Namahatta, we have a Sunday program, our neighbor may not come. They say we don't have vehicle, or if we come, there is no space to sit, or there is nobody bothers, or they may have innumerable reasons. But same thing when you keep it in your house, your neighbors, you can call them, neighbors, relatives, anybody. So this Bhakti Vriksha, within a year, you can have wonders. Every services you will find devotees. Every services. So that is the way even our Mathura, they started the Bhakti Vriksha 10, 12 years before. We have more than 500 initiated devotees now. Of course, it is very convenient for us because we don't have temple or center or where we can have the common program. We have only house programs. We have more than 200 houses, we have programs, minimum 200 houses. So like that, 8, 10 devotees, some people will go away, they may not show interest, but our attempt, to please Guru, Gauranga and Vaishnavas, we should not give up, or we should not think that I am doing it. At the end of the day, Guru, Krishna, they are doing it. It's only our desire and effort. There could be some plus or minus, but our effort should be on. So this is a wonderful concept. So there is little responsibility for Bhakti Vriksha Seva. If you have more children, so Bhakti Vriksha Seva can engage, some Matajis to take care of the children in another room where he can ask the children to do the drawing. If little grown up, you can ask them to say some shlokas. Parents will be very comfortably listening to the, each session, and they can give their time. So like that, after that, each week, the Bhakti Vriksha Sevak has to follow his attendance sheet, do the follow-up, and at any cost, their enthusiasm, we should see that it is growing. Because Bhakti Vriksha has a complete personal relation, and it's very, very effective because everybody will be involved in every seva. Even while prasadam, you can engage someone to serve. That also makes, this all at the end makes us purification. Faster way. So we may see very small groups, but it's very fast, The growth will be very fast. Within 1 year, few devotees will be ready to take initiation. We believe it or not, because the involvement what they give. And you have to encourage them to read Srila Prabhupada books. Ask them what they read, what they like from it. You can ask them what is chanting, how do you enjoy the chanting. You can ask them. You can slowly ask them, you can do the Ekadashi Vrata. So like this, our congregation will develop like anything. And I will tell you, you will not have any services unattended. You will find very good hands. Because that many talents we are searching out from the new members. So they will also feel blessed that I am doing something. I am getting an opportunity to do something. So like that, maybe I think in English, Hindi and few languages are only modules are there. But whichever convenient language, because we are in Udupi or Mangalore, or we have 90% local language Kannada. But we are in Gulf, where you will not find your neighbor as Kannadiga only. You will somebody Telugu will be there, someone Tamil will be there, someone Hindi will be there. So at that particular time, you have to see that all are, given their personal attention. We should feel that they are comfortable. They understand what we discuss, what we talk. So those challenges are probably may not be here, but we had those challenges. With that challenges, we have grown up. So after Bhakti Vriksha, every 10 or 12 modules, there are Shiksha levels are there. Krishna Sadhak level. Someone has attended complete 11 weeks, 12 weeks. So we have a seminar there. One senior devotee can come and he can speak. What is this Shraddhavan about? Why you have to take? How it is going to help? And he can give the certificate to them. They'll feel happy. They'll feel blessed. He is chanting one round from last many weeks. So this is a blessing from Srila Prabhupada that he is getting a certificate of Shraddhavan. So like that, after a few weeks, again there is Krishna Sevak, Krishna Sadhak, Prabhupada Ashraya, Guru Ashraya. Like that, we have seminars. That is also given in that book. In the modules, you will find that. When you have to do, how you have to do. In between that, what you can do is, there is some Vyuha program. What is this Vyuha program is that, someone else is also conducting Bhakti Vriksha in his house. So what we can do, we can merge our two cells together to get little more, friends, divine friends. So they will feel, try to exchange their views. They speak, they will get more inspiration. That is also given in the modules of when you have to do, how you do. So all this, when you conduct for 1 year or even 6 months, you can see those who are becoming serious, their enthusiastic level is increasing. You can invite them for the programs like major programs, Janmashtami, Gaura Purnima, Ramanavami, by seeing their taste. Someone is very great devotee of Lord Rama. So you just call them for Ramanavami, he will be so feel blessed, he will be so happy. Janmashtami, you can engage them, bring them, tell them to do some decoration, Any service you give them, they'll be feeling so happy. So this is a wonderful concept that where, we can engage ourselves and we can engage all our members. So in between that, you can call some senior devotees also. Where you have Yuva program, you can call the senior devotees. And after every week interaction session also, Krishna, this Bhakti Vriksha Seva can do the wind-up program, like, all together, he can tell the points, he can encourage, he should never say, your answer is wrong. Yes, good, nice attempt. So can I know some more answers? Anybody want to add something else? So like that, you encourage them, and finally the Sevak has to say a good few words. So the whole paragraph we can sum up and say how important it is for our life. So this all will make really wonders, Many devotees, they will be very serious. And the enthusiastic level, even for the preachers, it is a greatest opportunity. Because preaching, I said, in a huge level, preaching is easy because you just preach and go, finish. This is not like that. You preach them, you be with them, and you accept them, whatever they say. You guide them, you have to do everything for them. So it is a purification for us also. So by this, what happened? Whoever wants to do preaching, their preaching will improve. Their confidence level will improve. So like that, we can create many preachers, kirtaniyas, someone is good in karatala also, fine. Someone is knowing harmonium, he will be very happy. Mradanga, and kirtan is going on. So like that, all these points, everything is given in our modules. So that's why Mathura Desh, we have very many devotees. They have come up because we don't have temple there. We don't have any common temple where we can have programs. It is, again, I can say it is a Krishna's blessings only. That's why we had many house programs where we used to have 8, 10 devotees, 15 devotees. Then slowly, once all the modules finish, you can bring them our regular Bhagavad Gita class or our Bhagavatam class, or you have any chanting group, you can bring them, you can encourage them. So by that they will become very, very serious, and our Krishna consciousness, our congregation will grow very rapidly. So that's why Bhakti Vriksha, you can see, we all are having, we all are members of congregation or Namahatta, or Bhakti Vriksha. Our Bhakti is always Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavana Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Lata Bija. All our Bhakti is a Lata. Lata means a creeper. So we can remain, like support for each other. So we can do really a wonderful service to please Prabhupada. Because in Kali Yuga, many members they want, but they don't know that. What happens when new members they come to the temple, they cannot understand the concept. They'll see, okay, that's it. When they come there and they listen to Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita or big sloka, it will just bounce to them. They will just feel, sleepy. It's too much for them also. And then prasadam they will take, then they will come out, and that attachment or that interest, it will not stay. But when they start attending the Bhakti Vrikshas, that is different, They will feel every week by week, they'll feel that, yes, I can do. So this way, Bhakti Vriksha, I forgot to bring the books and other things, but you will, when you search in Google, you will get there all the modules. You can see each modules, how nicely they have given. For the Krishna, first Shraddhavan, when we are giving, the modules are very simple. As the weeks, we pass, the paragraph will be, a little more tougher, a little more deeper. Science of self-realization, sometimes nectar of devotion or some, they have selected so nicely. Anybody can understand as they grow, as they prolong their association with the devotees. So that is my humble request, and what is my concept, what I understood and what we are following in the Mathura Desh. This is what I am trying to bring in front of you all. So you all can plan once, and if not full scale, at least, those who want to become serious devotees, you can ask them. You can, first of all, you can go through the modules, how nice it has been, nicely planned and given to us. So you can start, house also get purified. We also get an opportunity to do the service, and our neighbors, relatives, whoever they are there, it's easy for them, convenient for them. And in between, you can bring the senior devotees or other sevaks, Then we have Bhakti Vriksha. When we have 3 Bhakti Vriksha, minimum 3 Bhakti Vriksha, one senior devotee will be taking care. So he will become a sector sevak. They say he is a sector sevak. Minimum 3 Bhakti Vriksha. You can have 4 or 5. That's it. No need more than that. So he has got responsibility. He has to do the follow-up with each Bhakti Vriksha sevaks, leaders. What is going on? What is happening? So sometimes they may call, Prabhuji, you have to come tomorrow. We have a special, you can encourage them. Your children's birthday is there. Yes, we will make cake. We are preparing cake, eggless cake. Anyone can make. So like that we can do that. Or someone's father's birthday is there, anniversary is there, any death anniversaries are there. So we can encourage them. Let us have prasadam. We will chant for them. All this is an inspiration. It's an opportunity for them to, come closer. So that sector leader has got the 5 or 3 or 4 Bhakti Vrikshas under his control. He has to do every follows. Whatever is lacking, he has to try to give them, provide them. So like that, 3 sector sevak or 4 sector sevak, you can have 1 chakra leader. So like that, you can have many chakras. Just imagine how the concept, that's what you can see the Vriksha there. It's growing like this. So 3 or 4 or 5 Bhakti Vriksha, there is a sector leader. So 3, 4 sector leader under 1 chakra. So like that, you can have minimum 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chakras. So like that, one month, one chakra can take the responsibility. So next month, this chakra will take care of everything. Cleaning, kirtan, prasadam, cooking, vegetable cutting, sponsoring, garland making, everything you can, for the congregation when you have a Namahatta programs. So there is a way this Bhakti Vriksha modules been made. So it's very simple, it's very easy to implement and very convenient and a rapid growth. So that is my humble request for, I think, Mangalore devotees. Hope you understood the whole concept. And now you have time if you want to ask any queries or you want to add something. You can slowly open up your, unmute yourself and ask. Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, thank you very much for this introduction. Maybe I will start with a question. When we start a new Bhakti Vriksha, how to collect devotees? I mean, how to invite or how to approach them first to come for this sessions?
Yeah. So what you can do is, suppose you have some specific any festivals or some good day, nice days, or your son or daughter's birthday is there. So in that thing you can say we have a birthday celebration, but little different way. So we thought our child should get blessings. So that's the reason we are trying to call out and read 1 verse of Bhagavad Gita to get the blessings to our children. So like that, you can call them, or someone is very, each month we have got different festivals or great days. We have some pujas will be there. You can say them, we have a puja. Then you can say them, with that we read 1 verse of Bhagavad Gita. Like that, you can call your neighbors. So then some close, your friends, your relatives, it's an opportunity to invite them first, otherwise all of a sudden if you say I have Bhakti Vriksha at home or Bhagavad Gita class at home, Bhagavatam class at home, they will give you hundreds of reasons. So in that way, you can start, like my daughter's birthday is there, or son's birthday is there, or we want to have a small gathering, they will understand. Like-minded people, they will immediately understand. They will show some interest. So you can say just one verse of Bhagavad Gita we thought of, we will discuss because it's very important in our life. Our children, when they listen to Bhagavad Gita, they will become very intelligent. Their confidence level will increase while they are studying. All these things, small tips you give. I think when you invite first time, out of 15, all 15 will come. But the challenge is next week. How do you please them? Because first time only you can make them, full. But second time, it's a little difficult. But we have faith, and our faith on Guru Krishna, they will continue. Even though 50% they did not continue, our effort we should not give up. We should always see, in India, I don't think, we have all other religion people there. Even though my house program is going on front, there are other religion peoples are there. Down Pakistanis are there. All kind of people are there. But, that challenges we are doing. So here in one flat, how many Hindus can be there? So our effort we have to keep, We can call them in a simpler way. And you can go to their house sometimes. Sometimes we have to go to their house if they hesitate to come to our house. We can go their house, their house, daughter's birthday or something, go with the Bhagavad Gita, give them. It's a best gift we are giving. Today we are so blessed to have you. We are saving our Prime Minister also saying, greater than this, I don't see anything to gift someone, So like that we can give as a gift, when someone's birthday is there. So this is all a first step to start, but 8 members, 10 members, obviously they will come forward. But we should not give up our effort, because sometimes 50% they might not come next week, but we can call them. Can we continue? Can you come next week? They can give some reason to this week, isn't it? Oh, this week that happened. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, next week I think you can join, isn't it? It's all with how we reciprocate with them, how we keep our relationship with them. Is it fine, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. So, and while going through this, how do we know that we can introduce the Diksha concept or any Shiksha level? Because sometimes what we have seen is they continue to hear Bhagavad Gita, they continue to chant, but they don't connect to temple somehow. They come only, they are eager to hear and all. So how do we introduce this concept?
Bhakti Vriksha modules, you will come to know everything, because you have a very close circle and very limited members, and your follow-up is not that just, how many rounds you are chanting. Here, you have all the facility to make them a strong devotee. That's what I said, you can keep a small library at home. Give them each week small books, and you see them how interested they are, and how much they are chanting. Are they started following Ekadashi? That's what all these things, small things, but it makes a lot of difference. Their confidence level, many devotees within 1 or 2 months, they will start doing Ekadashi sometimes. They will not know. When we say about Ekadashi, they will, sometimes you can forward some of the lectures from some other, great acharyas, they talk about Ekadashi. You can forward them. You make a small group out, WhatsApp we have. You forward, because sometimes what we say, they may not like so much, but when 3-4 great acharyas or someone else say, automatically they'll feel it. Many, I have seen Ekadashi, many even elderly people, they say we want to start, So like that, you can know what level they are there. But when they come to Namahatta or center, you will not know. But when they have become, very well versed with our concept, automatically they will come themselves to the center. But again, when they come there, you have to give them some services. Then they will remain, strong. But even after coming there, if no service, just sit, eat, go. So that's why the follow-up is very important. Your members, you will know how many rounds they are chanting. And they will say, Prabhu, I started more now. I was chanting 4 rounds, and you have to inspire them also. You are chanting 4 rounds from 4 months. I got to make 5. Just see the difference, no? Morning to afternoon and evening. If possible, you can do all together. They will say, no chance. All of us, we said, no, 16 rounds. When we heard first time 16 rounds, I think 99% would have said, what, 16 rounds? Let me escape from here, isn't it? So, but when we get that taste, automatically they will continue to do that.
Yes, thank you very much, Prabhu. So, if any other devotees have any queries or you want to share some of your experiences with Bhakti Vriksha and how to go ahead, we can take this opportunity now.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I am Mathura Mataji. In Bangalore, we used to have a 15 days once to CRT. We used to call evening time, 1 hour, just making them listening Hare Krishna Kirtan, and gradually we make them to how to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we used to give them prasad and some stories of Krishna, Tulsi Maharani, like that. We used to conduct the program. And this year, there's a great opportunity. We have a Shravana month is 2 months. Shravan month, mostly people are very, very inclined towards Tulsi Maharani, Devi, like this. So we can use this opportunity, I think. And also in Bangalore, we used to do before Bhakti Vriksha, to acquaint with the people, we used to Bhakti Manjari program. What Bhakti Manjari program means, same thing, acquainting with the people and telling the importance of Bhagavad Gita Mahatmya. Bhagavad Gita Mahatmya, we used to tell them stories, and each chapter, which sloka tells about that Krishna is Devottam Parupusha, or Supreme Personality of Godhead. We used to tell them, and we used to get acquainted with the people. We used to do these 2 types of program before Bhakti Vriksha. Like this, 15 days once, like this. Hare Krishna. That's all, Prabhu.
So, Dinanath Prabhu, you want to share something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You're able to hear, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I have started to visiting a temple starting from Bhakti Vriksha itself, from Bangalore. So initially it was through book distribution I got into this Bhakti Vriksha member. So weekly upon, as you said, it is more of building a relationship than more of enforcing preaching and doing devotional activities. So it was like I initially, even for 1 month or 2 months, they used to repeatedly, every week they used to, without missing, they used to call me, one Mataji. So I used to give reasons, some or the other reasons not to attend. So then because of prasadam, they told there is a prasadam in the end. So I thought at least one prasadam I'll get in the night. One prasadam I could get. So at least for that sake, I started going once. Then from that day onwards, I repeatedly attending that program. So even every activity in the Bhakti Vriksha, so it gives, it attracts a different mood of different devotees. Like one may like Kirtan, one may like Japa. So it is a complete package in itself as a Bhakti Vriksha is there. So So it is designed such beautifully, and definitely once we have a like a proper structurally, if we have something, we can definitely have more and more devotees anywhere in a Bhakti Vriksha. And I have gone through that Bhakti Vriksha manual also and prepared different some 5 to 6 sessions of Bhakti Vriksha, how to get the contact and how to culture them and what all to be discussed, what not to be discussed. So I have prepared just within our group. I used to discuss some of the things in our team also. So if anyone interest, I can share that also. That was based on the Bhakti Vriksha manual. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the session too.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So I think our Uddhav Pran Prabhuji is quite senior and experienced. He should take lead in this and help in Mangalore to develop this Bhakti Vriksha. It's a humble request from all of us to Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, definitely. Definitely we will start a small group of Bhakti Vriksha. As Uttama Prabhu is telling us, after going India, you should start some Bhakti Vriksha program or Bhagavad Gita classes and all. So in between some problems are coming, but my aim is
No.
definitely with the Guru and Krishna's mercy, we will start, Prabhu. That is my main ambition. Thank you so much for Uttama Prabhuji and our Sushil Prabhuji also encouraging to have such a small introduction on Bhakti Vriksha program. So we'll try our best, Prabhuji, with all your cooperations and with the small member of our members and new members also, 1 or 2. Each one bring 1 member, that will be a great. So within our group, at least 5-6 members are coming, means we can start a small group of Bhakti Vriksha program. That is my interest.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, see, we cannot bring people from our area. That is particular area. Now, your house area, you have to only bring. We cannot bring any from our place to your place. It is my place. I can conduct Bhakti Vriksha class in my area. You have to conduct in your area. We cannot bring any members to from my area to your area. That way, the Bhakti Vriksha class is going to be conducted, Prabhuji. So I have conducted program in Bangalore also. I know even I am a Bhakti Vriksha class product only. So like that, we cannot bring from one area to another area. Each area there should be a Bhakti Vriksha class. That's all.
That is true. That is true, Mataji. Yeah. Yes.
But actually, in starting, it all depends. If the devotees are not very far away and at one place, there are not many together, and if we don't have many Bhakti Vriksha leaders, then whoever is there, at least we can connect to them. And slowly, once devotees are a little experienced, then every area we can start one. So I think
what is my plan actually, Prabhuji? One day we will have one satsang program one day, and I will call our flat members only, 2 or 3 family members. So we will see there what is their potential, what is their interested.
Correct.
Yeah, in that way at least we can continue. Okay, first day we will have a small Bhagavad Gita class or something satsang we can have. So same day if I invite 2-3 families, so we will discuss with them what subject they are interested, whether they are interested in reading books, whether they have they want to have any children's program. So like that we will ask their opinions. Then we will start.
That's also nice. So maybe I think we can sit together and think more on that. But
Yes.
most
yes.
importantly, we should have guidance from His Grace Uttama Prabhu as and when it's required. And if Prabhuji can continuously take some interest with preaching in Mangalore, that would be a wonderful blessings for all of us, because we need that from you, Prabhuji. Yeah.
I am at your service anytime, whenever possible. Jai, Jai.
Hari, Hari. So if that is there and if this guidance is there, I think we should be able to come up with something. And of course, Uddhav Prabhuji is already experienced with first-hand experience of seeing and doing this for so many years. And if you can be there to guide us continuously, then I think by Krishna's mercy, something can happen.
So Matajis can focus more children's program, At least building children are there. To tell them that we will teach you Bhagavad Gita shlokas. So that also makes a very good impact, Now these days parents, they are not interested, but at least they'll feel, oh, our children, they are learning shloka, they feel very happy. So like that, when you find many children, those who are interested, slowly, they are learning shlokas, and you can ask them to go and tell in front of your parents, and then you can conduct a small program once, children program, and you invite all the parents, and you tell the children to make some show, some shloka recitation, each their confidence level they can show in front of the other members, then a small dance program, within that, you can engage all the children. So by seeing that, sometimes parents will become also so happy, and they will feel that yes, it's a shame for us when children are doing so much, why are we not doing, or why can't we do? So sometimes those things also can happen. Changes can happen through the children sometimes. So many parents, they are focused like how serious they are about their children education. This is also some of the parents, they'll be very happy to see that they are growing in devotion. They are knowing the slokas.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, yeah. Any devotees wants to add something or share something more? Okay, so I think then we can close the session, and maybe we can have some more sessions, especially on Zoom, wherever. So then it is be easy to connect to Prabhuji. We can get the nectar more. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for bringing out this time. I know you have a flight early morning tomorrow, but you still took your time to introduce this concept, which was very wonderful. Of course, the books are there, we read it, but if somebody can explain it, it becomes very nice and different. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you all the devotees for joining. And we will come together and make some concrete plan to start off this, I should say, restart this in Mangalore. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All the devotees.
Dandat Pranam, all the best for all our upcoming preachers, especially. We can see them, they will boom with nice preaching ideas, and some responsibility when they get. The inspiration will come within me. So this is a great opportunity. So let us pray together to the lotus feet of Guru Gauranga and Vaishnavas, that at the end of the day, they can only do the miracle, not we, but just an instrument. But our effort always, Krishna is pleased by our effort. Let us put all together and leave it to Guru Gauranga.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। Uttam Narasimha Prabhu ki jai.
Jai Hare
Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada.